How does it feel like driving for about 5 hours to the coldest country in Africa? This trip has been long overdue, so when we had a few days left in South Africa, we decided to take this off our bucket list. First things first, we grabbed some breakfast in Johannesburg for the road. One might ask, how do you manage to get this transportation arrangement? There are too many ways to enter Lesotho. It's either you go by land, which is the most popular option, or you go by air. So we got a ride going to Lesotho from Johannesburg, and then we share the cost. The road leading to Lesotho, oh my god, it's a solid 10/10. There were no potholes, we're just driving through smoothly.
Right now, and I'm looking up prepared for this. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm meant to do this trip for like years, like months now. You know, get to experience like this new situation in South Africa, specifically Lesotho. Not just to prepare myself if I decide to, travel to like Canada or something. I think this trip should prepare me for that. So let's see what we can do with this situation.
When we were close to the border, we took a short break. This was when I began to realize the cold was setting in. In no time, we got to the border. We checked out of South Africa and then crossed to Lesotho. There were no questions asked, just a stamp in our passports. Driving through Lesotho was just breathtaking. Lots of mountains scattered across this beautiful country on each side. And guys, it was really cold. We stopped by a mall to get warm clothing because, hey, we weren't prepared for the cold.
Oh, these apples. So guys, I've just got to Lesotho. We are currently not far from Maseru, and first things first, we need to get data. Network we had was Econet, and they had to restart our passports. They still have this. They still use the scratch card system, so we had to buy airtime to convert to data. So yeah. We are currently driving to stay in Maseru, hillside cottage guest house. It's much like 1 hour 54 minutes from the border, 2 hours from the border. So I think we should get there by 5 p.m.
So we are finally here at Hillside Cottage Guest House. As I mentioned earlier, we got in a little after 5 p.m. We then stopped by another restaurant and bar for dinner and to join their weekly game nights. The atmosphere was friendly, warm, and the food was a solid 10/10. I ordered medium cooked steak with fries. Will I return? Yes, of course.
Guys, good morning from Maseru, Lesotho. I just got back from Shelly's room and we're just having a conversation around the fact that living here is just like a complete contrast from what we know, like living in Ghana. Like if you are asked to choose between warm and cold, what would you go for? I'm gonna take warmth because if I get too hot or if I'm sweating, I'm just gonna go to the pool, take off my shirt, and get something to fan myself. However, if I'm cold, I can't take off my clothes. Yesterday we were like in the restaurant and then I was just thinking out loud, like we are living in complete contrast. We in Ghana require like AC, whilst people in Lesotho require like heat. Like the world is just not fair. Thinking about the world is just not fair. The world is just not balanced. But what do you do about it? You have to just go with this and then live with this reality, and just stay with it. Based on what God has planted you. But the good thing is you can decide to kind of experience all these. When you travel to other places, other countries, you get to experience their culture, the weather, their ways of life, their lifestyle, the food, everything else. And to be honest, coming to Lesotho has been a blessing. The people are so warm, they are so hospitable, they are beaming with smiles. Life is just so slow, quiet, chill. The homes are so small. And I'm thinking, if it snows, how do you guys manage? I had a conversation with the manager last night, and she was like, winter is like the most expensive time of the year because people stay indoors, they do not go out. The monies they have is purposed for paying heating bills, so gas, electricity, to get themselves warm. So people don't go out during winter, and they have like long winters, like from May, June, July, even sometimes August. So I think visiting Lesotho, the best time should be out of this month. So I really wanted to experience Afro ski, but we are not sure if we're going to do that now. We are planning to go to Eswatini, but then Eswatini from Lesotho is about 10 hours minimum by road, and there are no flights. If you decide to go by flight, you have to fly to Johannesburg and then come back to Eswatini. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And one thing about the geography is Lesotho and Eswatini are on opposite sides in South Africa. So if you leave Lesotho, you enter South Africa land before you enter Eswatini. Like, it's just so fascinating. Wow, this is a country. Look at my view.
We are currently heading to Maletsunyane waterfalls. It's about an hour, a few minutes from Maseru. You know, my God, guys, look at this view. Look at this view. Guys, you won't believe what I just saw here in Lesotho. Snow! We are finally here at Maletsunyane Falls, and I'm here at the reception to make payment. So, yeah. Entrance fee per person costs 140 Maluti. 140 Maluti is equivalent to about 140 Rand. So, yeah, I can't wait to experience this magnificence. Maletsunyane Falls is about 75 meters high with a 200-meter drop, and it's so breathtaking, guys. The best time to visit here is to come at sunset because the sun is on the opposite side, so it casts its glow over the view, so you have like good shots. However, because you have to travel very long for 10 hours, we decided to come early to see this place because it was about 2 hours drive from Maseru. So you guys need to come here. Serious, look at the view. Okay, I'm taking the lead. When are you? So guys, I'm currently on a horse, trekking to Maletsunyane waterfalls because trekking by foot is quite a distance, and so we're gonna like rent this horses for like 41 per person. And it's, guys, the view is crazy, man. Look at this. Jesus Christ, what is this place? Wow.
This is Maletsunyane waterfalls. Woo! Look at this view, guys. Nah, like I'm stoked. Huh? Crazy. Maletsunyane waterfalls is said to be one of the highest single drop falls here in Africa. And guys, I didn't even get to even go down to even see, but the view from this side is just enough to just take everything in. So after spending some time here at the falls, we finally drove back to Maseru to continue our trip to Eswatini. I hope you enjoyed this vlog so far. If you do, kindly like, share, drop a comment and subscribe. See you in Eswatini. So we handed our passports out to the immigration officer for her to stamp us out. Just wondering if she wants us to step out of the car. Not so sure.